Welcome if this your first time on the channel. Today we listening to Kyrie Irving talk about Kevin Durant, and people are mad because he is saying Kevin Durant is the best player he's ever played with. But this ain't the first time he said this. We gonna listen to Kyrie Irving talk about Kevin Durant now, and then we gonna listen to him talk about Kevin Durant a few years ago. He's always felt like Kevin Durant is better than LeBron James. We're gonna listen to both of those videos. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if this your first time here. Click that like button. That's how they push the video. Let's go.
I would like to just say this as a disclaimer, okay? Me and KD are not beefing. I'm not beefing with Steve Nash. I'm not beefing with anybody, you guys.
Right.
All right, this is not personal against KD. And even when he tweeted back at me and he said he's going to have the noties on, I appreciate that, you guys. I appreciate the engagement. I just want to tell KD I love him. You know what I'm saying? At that moment, I'm not sure what he was thinking, but at the same time, I would never, ever broadcast anything crazy, right? Mm-hmm. There's so much that happened while we were in Brooklyn. There was so much spun narratives after we left Brooklyn. Right. It wasn't perfect, but I can honestly say I took a chance on winning a championship with my best friend. We had an incredible time. I can honestly take accountability for my actions, right? And say that I wasn't always in the best space mentally, spiritually, physically, emotionally. So I take my accountability, and I'm sorry to any of those out there that are impacted negatively, right? I came to Brooklyn thinking that we were going to have a totally different time, and it went one way and went a whole another way, and then it got crazy.
Now listen.
So I'm not going to lie to you, but I will say this. The 7-11 duo of me and KD will never be topped in terms of just being on the court with somebody that special, right? So let me get that disclaimer out.
Look.
All right? Let me get that disclaimer. I played with a lot of great players, but playing with KD, that was OD. All right? He's one of the best of all time. Obviously, we all have our strengths and weaknesses as leaders. I'm doing my thing. He's doing his thing. Let's leave it there, all right?
Boom. He literally say, yo, I played with a lot of great players, but Kevin Durant, that's OD. That's something different. That's what he's telling you. He feels that Kevin Durant is the best player he's ever played with. But here's the thing. He played with LeBron James. So people always get upset when Kyrie says something like this because they got upset with him the last time he said something like that. And we gonna listen to that audio. But guess what, y'all? It's okay for Kyrie Irving to feel like Kevin Durant is better than LeBron James. You do gotta remember that they played each other in the finals. Kyrie Irving, Kevin Durant. So he knows firsthand what Kevin Durant is. And he had LeBron James on his team when he played Kevin Durant. So he feels like, yo, Kevin Durant is a better player than LeBron. They met each other in the finals. You know, KD got 2 championships. I mean, KD didn't accomplish a lot in his career. If you want to put Kevin Durant anywhere on your top 10, top 15 list, you could put him there. I know some people knock him down because they don't like that he went to Golden State. Okay, I get it. But from him being a basketball player on the court, I don't have him over Michael Jordan. I don't think you could put him as the GOAT. All right, that'd be kind of like, whoa. But you could put him anywhere on your list. I don't think he's better than Kobe Bryant. That's the best player I ever seen, right? So I got Kobe 2, Mike 1. I do think Mike is the GOAT, right? And then after that, I got Kareem, Hakeem Olajuwon. But if you got Kevin Durant somewhere 4, 5, 6, 2, 3, guess what? You can have him there. Kyrie holds him in high regard. In my mind, just from listening to Kyrie talk, I think he got Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, Kevin Durant third. That's what I just think, just from listening to Kyrie. And that's cool. We gonna listen to him way before this, talk about Kyrie Irving. Talk about Kevin Durant and LeBron James. Let's listen.
Depends on who's hot. I don't see it as anything other than that. Like 1-3 pick and roll, or it's an ISO for either one of us, or it's something great for our team. One thing I've always been comfortable with is, I felt like I was the best option on every team I played for. Right. Down the stretch. This is the first time in my career where I could look down and be like, that make that shot too.
Boom. He said, yo, this the first time he's playing with Kevin Durant now. This is when he and Kevin Durant went to Brooklyn. He like, yo, this is the first time I could look down and say, yo, this guy can close the game. He can make that shot too. And it makes sense. See, this is why it does make sense when I heard Kyrie Irving say, yo, Kevin Durant is the best player he played with, or a guy that can close the game like him, right? Because LeBron's style is just not that. He's a pick and roll guy. He's the modern day Wilt Chamberlain running a high pick and roll. I keep telling people this. That's how he works. He works off matchups, high pick and roll. But if it's down the stretch and you got the perfect matchup for LeBron, Kawhi Leonard guard him or Giannis guard him, he gonna have to get that ball up. He don't have nothing to go to. No fancy dribbling to create space, no footwork, no fundamentals to create space. He ain't gonna out athletic them, right? One-on-one. He can't just blow by him. So what is he gonna do? He gotta get that ball up. That's just what he gotta do. I remember Klay Thompson was guarding Kyrie Irving down the stretch of one of the games where they was battling, and Kyrie hit a shot on Klay Thompson. He hit the game win on Steph Curry in the finals, but he hit a shot on Klay Thompson to win. It might have been a regular season game, but Klay Thompson is a perfect matchup to guard Kyrie Irving. At that time, great defender, a little bigger, a little stronger. You're like, okay, yeah, this perfect. And Klay Thompson played great defense, but Kyrie Irving is one of the top offensive players when he's healthy of all time, right? So you can't stop that. LeBron ain't like that from a skill perspective. He's just super athletic. So he run his high pick and roll, get in transition, get downhill. Then you look at Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant is similar to Kyrie Irving, where you can pass him the ball no matter who's guarding him, and he can put the ball in the basket. Those type of guys, Kobe Bryant, same way. Michael Jordan, same way. Larry Bird, those type of guys, you can grab them and put in any system, and they'll work. And you got to remember, systems win championships. That's what make it easier, right? This is why when I look at LeBron James, for example, when I look at his career, I go, dang, he got 4 championships. He played on that super team for 8 years in his prime. He got 4 championships. That's crazy when you really think about it, right? Him, Miami Heat, D-Wade, Chris Bosh, they should have won 4 straight. They had the best team in the league. But they couldn't implement a great system because LeBron is more pick and roll. That's just how he is. That's how he gets off. And it's great for stats, but it's harder to win championships that way. You know, so I actually agree with Kyrie Irving and what he's saying. Like, yo, Kevin Durant, the only guy that can close the game out like me. Kevin Durant is the best player that ever played beside me. I get it. I totally get it. Y'all let me know y'all thoughts down in the comments. Click that like button. That's how they push the video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. And as always, y'all be easy. Be safe. Peace.